Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing MLB News number 9. This is my 9th episode on the series of MLB News offseason recaps. If you do like this video, hit that like button down below. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree. And hit the subscribe button. Just, let's just keep going with the channel. It's been going well, so let's keep going into 2021. And we had some huge news that broke today. Huge news. The hot stove is heating up. Let's get into that right now. MLB News number 9, Lindor was traded to the Mets, as well as Carrasco. Francisco Lindor and Carlos Carrasco were traded to the Mets. This is an insane, a great pickup by the Mets. The Mets are now a much better team. They are a really good team now. They are a really good team. Lindor being your new shortstop, a spot that the Mets have pretty weak for a long time. They haven't had a good shortstop in a long time, and having Francisco Lindor, one of the best shortstops in baseball, arguably the best shortstop in baseball, going to the Mets, great pickup for the Mets, as well as Carrasco, a very good pitcher who still has been doing good. Carlos Carrasco has had a few not as great of seasons these last couple of years, but has shown some very great pitching potential. He is getting older in age, though, but still that improves the Mets' pitching and offense majorly. Great pickup. If you're the Mets now, you look at your lineup, bottom through top, and it's very solid. In fact, you pretty much have a major league above average hitter in every spot besides second base, which, getting rid of Ahmed Rosario and Andre Jimenez, which went to the Indians, we'll talk about that in just a minute here. You do lose that opportunity to have them being the shortstop and second baseman, but for Lindor, that's a great trade. And Carrasco, going to be in that rotation. You have, Jacob deGrom, best pitcher in baseball. You have Carrasco, Syndergaard, Stroman, Peterson. That is a very scary rotation. A good lineup. Lindor, Conforto, McNeil, Alonso, maybe Smith would be in there, or J.D. Davis. That's a really good rotation and lineup for the Mets. Next up, the Indians. The Cleveland Indians acquired Ahmed Rosario, Andres Jimenez, Josh Wolf, and Isaiah Green. The Indians. For the Indians, I think this is not a terrible pickup. I think some people were thinking they were going to be just like the Cubs when they traded Darvish, where they're going to get not anybody good in return. But they actually didn't have the worst package. Getting Ahmed Rosario, getting Andre Jimenez, which I think they're going to have Ahmed Rosario go to second, Andre Jimenez be your shortstop, because I don't think they're going to be picking up Cesar Hernandez because of that. So that's going to be another guy that I think they're going to let go this offseason, which, if you're the Indians are not in a good position right now. You're trading away Carrasco and Lindor. The Indians, they still have good pitching, but the Indians are in a very, very downhill rebuild mode right now going on. Without a doubt, they're now trading away Lindor and Carrasco. I don't think they're the favorites. I don't even think there's a chance for them to be really the favorites of the division. They don't have good offense. They just don't. Lindor was their best piece. He's out. The only players on that team that are still good that you can say are good players are Shane Bieber and Jose Ramirez. No offense to any of the other players on that team, but if we're talking really big, known, good player guys, it's Jose Ramirez and Shane Bieber. They do have other pitchers, young pitchers, Tristan McKenzie, Zach Plesac. Those are good options too, but if you're going by the big names, it's Shane Bieber and Jose Ramirez. Those are your last options, and I wouldn't be surprised if they'd be traded too. For a Twins fan like me, I'm kind of I'm fine with the Indians trading away. Just makes it easier for us to play them. Don't need to worry about Lindor anymore, or Carrasco. So yeah. Now we have some of the smaller news. Blake Treinen signs with the Dodgers. Great bullpen piece for them the last few years. Him going back to the Dodgers, great pickup for the bullpen. Dodgers' weak spot is their bullpen. Getting Treinen, I don't think the Dodgers have a weak bullpen anymore. And because of that, I think the Dodgers don't have a weak spot anymore. The beginning of the offseason was their bullpen. Now they have Treinen, Canely, Knebel. Those are three guys that picked up this offseason. All three of those could potentially be very good. Great pickup by the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers bullpen is going to be pretty good. It's not going to be amazing, but it's definitely at least going to be an average bullpen. Which, if you think about that, that team is scary. That team is so scary. Next up, Robbie Grossman signs with the Tigers. So Robbie Grossman, former Twin and Athletic. He was with the Athletics the last few years. Signs with the Tigers. The Detroit Tigers, getting an offensive piece. He's kind of a guy who's been in the league for a good amount of years. He knows what's going on. He go to a be a veteran on the Tigers team, which for the most part is very young. The only other big veteran name on that team is Miguel Cabrera, and I wouldn't be surprised if he retires soon. I think this could be possibly Miguel Cabrera's last year or one of his last years. I think Miguel Cabrera and Albert Pujols are the two next big all-stars or past all-stars who are going to be going out soon, which obviously, it's going to be sad to see them leave, but Grossman being in there, being another outfielder, great pickup for the Tigers. Another small signing, Ross Detweiler signs with the Marlins, good bullpen piece. Marlins in, that position to compete, need some bullpen help, get Ross Detweiler. Good pickup for them. Not too much to talk about here, but I do like the pickup for them. Get some more bullpen pieces for the future. That NL East, man, is so scary. Not there. I don't think there's a team in the NL East you can say is a bad team. I don't even think there's an NL East team that you can say that is a not that good of a team. They have all at least average teams. I mean, the weakest team I think right now is probably the Nationals, and then you have the Phillies, who really good. Marlins adding these additions. The Mets, I mean, they got Lindor. Braves, I mean, I don't know. Angels get big catcher. Angels have been some rumors about them getting Willson Contreras. Angels, that's the one position I've kind of always, Angels need pitching. If they need one spot that they could upgrade on the lineup in offensive way, or the offensive lineup, it's going to be catcher. They have every other position. They have a very, very solid player or good player on their offense. Besides catcher. Catcher is a little bit weak. You have some guys, Matt Bice. I don't know. It's not that great. So Angels maybe get a big catcher. There's some rumors out there. Next up, Sugano passes no deal. Sugano did not get a deal done with a major league team. He's going to have to wait till next season. I'm not surprised about it, honestly. It got kind of to the point where there wasn't a lot of teams in them. The Mets weren't in, and there's a lot of teams that were kind of like, the Red Sox. They were like, we don't want him. So, yeah, he's out. Then we have Stanek signs with the Astros. A great pickup for the Astros. Getting Ryan Stanek on that team, great pickup for their bullpen. I mean, he's not a bad player. Good, I would say a good overall pick by them. And yes, very, very good player. Good job getting Ryan Stanek. And then last but not least, hot stove heating up. Is the hot stove heating up? Excuse me. It's getting hot. I just wanted to kind of add this in. Hey, is it heating up? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think the off season will start? This is gonna be this trade will be the start of this off season. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That was MLB News number 9. If you did like this video, down below, hit that like button down below. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about this Lindor trade? Francisco Lindor to the Mets. Carlos Carrasco to the Mets. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think the Indians got a good package back? Just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.